Yeah, we've got a lot of work done. We're all over the country. Obviously, California is a huge emphasis for us. I'll be going out as soon as we're done here for the next 2 days. And this week's very critical. Obviously, we can't do much with the kids themselves, but we can get into schools and make sure that guys are, we have a number of guys that are either this is their first year in the area or even like Kennedy, hadn't had a chance to even go out in the spring. So it's very critical in developing relationships. And most of our guys have been in their areas at some point, but it's very good to get out.
What's your sort of cap for how many guys you can have on the roster next year? I mean, obviously we don't know when the appeal is going to be decided, whether it's going to be 85 or 80.
Yeah, it's very complicated because of that. So, we'll just continue to recruit the highest level that we can. As we get more information, we'll figure it out.
But do you have a kind of a target number in terms of how many you think you're going to be able to sign?
Yeah, we don't know for sure. So it's kind of an ongoing process, and so we're just going to do the best that we can with whatever we're dealt with.
Any particular position that you're focusing on?
Sure. Unless they let us start entering 7-on-7 tournaments, we better find some linemen. We start looking at our spring. You've got a problem even lining up and running a play. So obviously linemen will be our number one focus, followed by linebackers, because that's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are your plans for Christian Thomas?
Yeah, we put him at full, but we're still trying to figure it out. He's a great athlete. Tight end's probably the easiest thing for him, but that may not be the best for us. Look at same thing. You look at our roster. Who's playing fullback in the spring. So we're trying to look at him to see if he could do that as well.
Could he? Obviously, you think he could do that. He's not too big or anything for that.
He's a little bit tall for it, but once again, we're going to have to be creative with the hand that we're dealt here. So we've got to find, whether it's playing two ways or playing guys out of position, we've got to find a way to make the best of what we have.
You talked about DJ Morgan yesterday a little bit, but what do you see specifically that is encouraging to you?
I think this is the first week that we've really been able to see a lot with him, up with the real guys, and been very encouraged by him in the pass game and in the running game. He looks very explosive, even though he's not 100% yet. Very natural and smooth. In high school, even going back to his 7th grade film, he was unbelievable. Anytime he put a film on from any year, and one day I was at his house, and him and I watched about 4 years of highlights from 7th grade on, and he's so creative, and so it's great, and I hope it's a great message to Dylan Baxter. Here's somebody that didn't get quite the praise as him because of his injury, but he's going to have to work his tail off, to be able to start here with that kid here.
Obviously, Oregon's going to be a huge challenge, but in a sense, is it a good opponent for the defense because they can't afford to be satisfied with their kind of breakout performance against Cal?
Yeah, definitely. It's great timing after the bye, and after playing a little bit better on defense, to have the biggest challenge, not just in the country, but probably in years. I don't know. I can't imagine that there's a bigger challenge, or that there has been for years, because of the players, but because of the tempo as well. And when you combine it, that's why they just blow everybody out for the most part, especially in the second half. Their second halves are unbelievable. And then on defense, only give up 13 points, and what is that, 6 second halves now.